Live plants. So we went from faux plants to live, and that's what Patio and Garden is all about on QVC2. We're giving you choices, and M71206 is here, $37.74 in both of these. They are perennials, they are containers, in-ground, borders, cutting gardens for 4 easy payments of $9.44 for the only order of the season. What is unique about this one? Well, you know our friend Barbara King, who owns this amazing garden center here in PA, has been with us for years, but it was recently when Barbara said, wait a minute, I have flowers, why can't I have Barbara King flowers? And we said, oh, let's do it. Barbara, welcome in. How are you?
I am great. So great to see you. Thrilled to be here with coneflowers, one of the prettiest flowers you could have in the garden.
Let's do it. Let's go through these. Okay, we're literally at your garden center right now. So give me what I'm getting. It's a two-piece collection. Am I getting both of those of the array of colors there? Is that right?
Yeah, you will get one of the Sunseeker. That is this one here. The Sunseeker is this gorgeous salmony pink flower with this little bit of yellow petal in the center. And then this is strawberry and cream. Rick, strawberry and cream is a beautiful, unique shape. The flower hue is also pretty. The white petals have that droopiness, and then that cone is this large pinkish reddish cone. And then you'll get one of the roots here and one of the roots here. And these are truly unique, hard to find colors. And Rick, that's what brought me to these coneflowers. When we were in the nursery with our buyers, we said, oh, there's lots of coneflowers. They're everywhere, but we want to bring you the really unique ones, the special colors that will just draw your eye to the garden, but something that you're not going to find everywhere. And that's why we love the hunt, the seeking out these unique, look at that pink cone.
Love.
That is spectacular. And then, oh, the Sunseeker, that has like a semi-double flower petal. So it's nice and full and lush, but that salmony pink color is outrageously gorgeous and so unique and different. The petals are nice and full on this, and coneflowers are a really durable, sturdy plant that are going to give you color and flowers in the garden all summer long.
All summer long.
Even up to early fall.
Okay.
You will have these
so
super durable plants.
Let's go into this. So I know I'm getting both. I'm getting them, right? I've got color all summer long. Give me the 101 when I first get them. Now, when it's time to be sent, you're going to get them in Minnesota or Florida or Washington, wherever you are. I get them. How much water? How much sun? I kind of like to get to the basics of that. And when can I start to see these really flower up?
Sure. Well, you can pick a full sun to part shade area. These plants do well in pretty much all soil conditions. So average well-drained soil, they're going to do really well. Water them in, and once they're established, they are drought tolerant. So unless we get a really long dry spell, you're going to get these little, and they're deer resistant too. They're fragrant. They also will attract butterflies and pollinators to your garden too. This is a plant that is just so gorgeous, so easy to grow. And if you have a second, I'll show you the roots over here.
Let's do it, yeah.
They are gorgeous, really healthy, big roots that we're going to send you. So you'll get one of each, and you're going to dig a hole large enough to accommodate your roots without bending them. So I just like to spread out the roots a little bit, dig that hole large enough. Now, if you are planting them in a container, you're going to plant them in a container that's bigger than this, like 24 inches in diameter of your container. Dig your hole large enough, and then I'm actually going to put a little bit of soil right underneath that bottom of the root there. And I'm going to put the soil right on top, actually covering the crown and these little buds. You can actually see the buds are starting to pop up.
You cover that? You cover that up, huh?
Cover it up like an inch over top.
Okay.
And then you're going to water this in. Water it in till it's established.
Wow.
And these plants are a nice, fast growing plant too.
Hey,
So every year they get better and
so
better.
hey,
The
Barbara.
first,
So you just watered that in, okay, in a container, or let's say you put it in the ground. It's a perennial, so it's coming back.
right.
How big will this get 2 years from now? Because I'm getting two of these. How wide?
So this is about the 2-year size here. It's going to get to be about 24 inches by 24 inches.
That's great.
So if you are planting them in the ground, you want to give them some space. But this is a plant that is going to multiply too. So you can divide these out. Maybe in 3 or 4 years, you're going to want to divide them out. The first year, you may get a few flowers. The second year, you're going to get more flowers. The third year is the wow, and that's where you're going to see these spectacular colors just liven up any area of the garden or your patio containers. That salmony pink color is something that I truly fell in love with. We've seen a lot of coneflower in our day in this business. This salmon pink with the semi double petal, so it's a really nice full flower. And then right in the center, it has this hint of yellow, and then that gorgeous cone that just looks so pretty too. And I love the birds that are attracted as well.
What kind?
Hummingbirds
Hummingbirds?
and the little finches, they love the little seeds in the fall too.
So
So,
just like our other flower brands on QVC, by the way, you're going to get a guide, tell you exactly how
oh
to
yes,
plant it, how to water it, drought tolerant, perennial, and I like to call it a perpetual perennial because it's going to flower a long time during the season. It's not just for like a couple of weeks, right? Right, Barbara?
oh yeah, it's going to give you that all summer color from early summer to early fall. So I love something that you're not going to work too hard at. You're going to plant this in. Mother Nature takes over once it's established. And then you're just going to enjoy that length of bloom throughout the entire summer, all the way up till early fall, with the most unusual colors that we could find in coneflowers out there. That droopy white petal of strawberry and cream, and it truly looks like an ice cream there with that big strawberry center with those droopy petals. Then Sunseeker is that upright semi double petal, nice and full and lush with that gorgeous salmon pink. I always love pinks in the garden, but when I can find a true salmony pink, it adds so much interest to any areas from right in the center of the garden or borders or in containers. I really do love these
That's
coneflowers.
great. Oh, well, you've got them now for $37.74 only here at QVC.
Yeah.
QVC price, free shipping, and when it's time for you to plant them, that's when they're going to be sent. So again, okay, people are we're in 80 million homes. You know that, Barbara. Somebody lives in
Yeah.
Washington or South Dakota or Minnesota or down in Texas.
Yeah.
They can still plant them and they can still get beautiful flowers every single year. And when it's time for you to get them, that's when we're going to send them. And the last minute, I love that. So some of the petals droop, and some of the petals
Yeah.
stand up. That's kind of a really unique, isn't it?
It really is. And it's fun to have a collection that have two very distinctly different looks in a coneflower, and the colors are super spectacular. So I do love being able to give you one of each. We were thinking, let's just bring the two that we love the most. And we almost were trying to narrow it down to one of these. We couldn't. So we brought you both of our favorites that are going to give such an incredible look to your garden, unique shape, unique form, and color in that coneflower that is such a delight to have in the garden.
Barbara's coming back in a little bit, by the way, with more in this patio and garden hour. What does she have? Well, take a look. The reblooming daylilies are coming up, so stay tuned for that. The reblooming daylilies.